The Bears are who we thought they were. That's why we took the damn field.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
Another day, another dollar. But these days, it's really another day, another sports athlete fucking gambling. What's up, Ock?
We back with another episode. Y'all heard what I said, sports podcast with Telp.
Darrin, aka Darrin, whatnot.
These are the...
Y'all already know the topics we got. We got NFL lineup for you, a little bit NBA, some other stuff. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about, these days, I'm going to finally ask you. I want to, Darrin, if you feel the same way too. Your boy's looking good. Do y'all finally believe in Daniel Jones?
You want to go?
I was going to say, I never not believed in him. They gave him a contract for a reason when he was on the Giants. When he helped lead them to the playoffs and got to the second round after they beat the Vikings with Saquon. He was a solid quarterback. Then he got hurt again. I don't know if it was a neck injury or leg injury. Then after that, for that year, he didn't look the same. You always get cursed playing for a New York team anyway.
Nah, that's a jack. I mean, the Giants ain't been good since.
But if you place them,
since 2011 Super Bowl.
If you probably place them in the right system, to me, the Colts always had solid or talented receivers, and you place them with another star running back, he good. Anything is possible.
Like KD said.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I'm not changing my mind on Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, people can change, but even through changes, there's always a kryptonite in the changes. And most people, even when they have up and down careers, their kryptonite is pressure. It's pressure bust pipes. Seen it with Kirk Cousins. From the Redskins to the Vikings to the Falcons. All the money in the world, all the stolen money on contracts. We're now seeing it with Sam Darnold on the Seahawks. Y'all niggas think he back. Trust me, the same way we predicted it on the Vikings is gonna fucking happen on the Seahawks, because it don't matter how good he is, how much confidence he has. When the pressure really hits that membrane, the pipes bust. If he gonna fold like he always do, ain't shit gonna change about Sam Darnold. Ain't shit gonna change. Now with Daniel Jones, it's a different story, just a little bit, because like Sam Darnold, some of them other people, they was benched in a certain way, whereas Daniel Jones was immediately benched and then released, and then you really never got to see him, the redemption of Daniel Jones to even really say, is Daniel Jones back? Because I seen that he talked about a playoff appearance. The 4 years he was on the Giants. I'm looking at the totality of the 4 years. I don't give a fuck about that playoff, man. You the reason why Saquon was ready to dip. You the reason why the Giants did Saquon the way they did. So for me to give you any credit on being back after the way things went around the Daniel Jones saga involving John Mara and the Giants organization and Saquon, and you getting the money Saquon could have got. For 2 years later, you the nigga that got released became a backup, and Saquon over here is a superstar with a championship now. I don't just need 7-1, 8-1, almost halfway through the season on your third team. No, nigga, get into the MVP race. Win a couple play of the weeks and not just win the game and Jonathan Taylor got 3 touchdowns because that's all y'all want. Because he's done that at least 2, maybe 3 times this season. So, like I said, we've been alive long enough to see certain players carry a team. Jonathan Taylor is carrying this entire team to the point where, you know how when you got a certain you play a certain game and you got a certain attribute in your lineup and it says all the attributes of everything is upgraded. That's what Jonathan Taylor's doing for the Colts. Everybody has a certain new level of confidence because of how confident Jonathan Taylor is in his game of being the fucking star and the real MVP of this league.
Man, that man's the MVP right now. The only player since LaDainian Thompson had 3 touchdowns.
All I'm saying is the way Jonathan Taylor playing almost any quarterback on the 32 starting teams can plug in and at least get a winning record with the way Jonathan Taylor's playing. Daniel Jones just happened to be the nigga. He just happened to play better than he usually does, and that's the reason why they at the top of the AFC.
Yeah, like we said,
I'm not giving them credit.
Jonathan Taylor, that man is really doing everything, leading y'all right now. He should be the MVP.
And the number one headline coming out of the weekend, as we all knew, talking about Super Bowl. Colts going to win. Hell yeah. The Colts going to win the Super Bowl. This is just, I think 7 out of the 8 weeks we've done this first 15, this has been the number one headline. Strictly because I've been watching every single snap, so it's a pretty biased program. My name's in it, I apologize. These dudes are unbelievable.
Yes.
They don't really have a flaw right now, honestly. We lose to the Rams, that's our only loss, and we all understand what happened in that game. We certainly should have won that. Los Angeles Rams took advantage of the situation and definitely won. That guy right there, though, seemingly untackleable.
Yeah.
Okay, he's on pace to break every record there is. 4 games with 3+ touchdowns. Okay, that's just absolutely insanity. He has more touchdowns than some teams as a whole.
Oh, yeah.
And that means the offensive line's back to doing what they're doing. And we all saw a screenshot of one of the holes that he had to hit yesterday. I mean, there's an actual freight train that is possible to go through it. The offensive line have taken a lot of pride in what they're doing this year. Yeah, I mean, that is... Now, granted, I'm not saying that Jonathan Taylor isn't unbelievable and Jonathan Taylor finds holes that might appear to be this big. But if you give Jonathan Taylor this hole right here, I mean, yeah, we're going to be okay. And that's what Saquon was last year with Philadelphia. Feels like that's what our offense is matching up. And Danny Dimes is putting us in the right situation every time. I mean, this guy's a super genius. And just every throw, he's seemingly going to the right place. He very rarely misses.
In regards to Daniel Jones, I'm not going to say if you finally believe in him. He's been a good game manager for the Colts. But like
he's not the bombest nigga.
Yeah,
bro.
he's all
17 total touchdowns.
Yeah, he's been good for him so far, but I gotta say it continue through the whole season. I mean, you got Pittman there, you got Tyler Warren and Jonathan Taylor as well. And like you were saying, Diesel was saying you never really seen his redemption since he got released from the Giants after he had that one bad game, just straight, like you say, he straight got released. And then he was in the Vikings and never got another chance.
You know, most people when they get benched, they at least get another chance when they get to another team.
Yeah.
They get 2 or 3 games to show. My man went to other teams and just stayed there, didn't get in the game. So now this is your real time. So I'm not gonna think nobody was prepared for you, but if I'm being honest, when they watching these film, they not looking at the way Daniel Jones stepping back 5 yards. They looking at Jonathan Taylor. They looking at the way them linemen about to block for Taylor so we can hit that secondary. They looking at the way the offensive line and block from this side and why they can't get to Daniel Jones. They not worried about the way Daniel Jones throwing. I promise you. It's other things they worried about. Like I said, he's just happened to be in one of the best places.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at him, but I'm not going to give him credit.
And then another thing, I'm not going...
That's like giving Mark Sanchez credit for back-to-back Jets AFC championship.
I'm not going to take away from that, but as Darrin was saying, all these quarterbacks is playing good coming to Indianapolis because the Colts offensive line is so good. When y'all went through that stretch, when y'all even had Phillip Rivers, Matt Ryan, Udor Carson Wentz was playing real good. And that's what I'm saying. And everybody that came through the Colts was playing good. I mean, with what y'all got, but like you said, Jonathan Taylor, he's really leading the team right now.
Really misses. And then Michael Pittman Jr. has like one of the nicest touchdown catches of all time. I'm down here in the corner, can't see it all. I see that guy draped over top of him. I just flag, thank you. We're about to have first down on the one. This is amazing. And then you hear everybody go crazy. And I turn my back. No way this dude caught this. They showed 6 highlights of this thing in the stadium immediately. Great work by the stadium operators. Every angle looked better. Like, the first angle was insane. Second angle, he's like, that is clearly a one-handed catch that he goes through a guy. Third angle, it's like what his other hand was doing in there. It's like this guy is an absolute dog, has been willing to sacrifice his whole body on the field. Yeah. Last year when the Colts were what they were, which I think everybody in that locker room now would come to grips with, maybe they weren't operating like a professional football team in all aspects, especially with what they've been able to do this year. It's unbelievable. Pittman in the middle of that run, full dolphin dive in the middle of his body gets bent backwards, folded in half, gets up, goes back out there, does it again. Yeah. Like, this guy will lay his body on the line for us. Alec Pierce as well. It's just like Tyler Warren is outrageous. And then on the defensive side, we got to tighten some things up, of course. Felt like the Titans had some opportunities, and we didn't know what they were doing. I mean, there was a couple plays where maybe they got Lou, where we had a bad call, and boy, they had a good play call on their side. And Cam Ward was able to make some big-time plays. But, like, the Colts are very comfortable with where they're at right now.